All right, so today we're going to dig into something that's, well, it's at the absolute heart of the whole AI revolution, but it kind of flies under the radar. We're talking about data labeling. It's all that invisible work that powers machine learning. And we're going to look at a specific tool built to get it done right, Amazon's SageMaker Ground Truth. I mean, it is an incredible idea, isn't it? We are literally teaching machines how to perceive the world around them. But here's the thing, behind every single AI that can spot a tiny defect on a factory line or figure out the emotion in a customer review, there's this one critical step that has to happen first. And this is where the cool ideas meet a really tough reality. Before an AI can learn a single thing, it needs a teacher. And for a machine, that teacher is data. And not just any data, we're talking mountains of it that have to be meticulously labeled by humans. This whole process isn't just a bit of work, it's often the single biggest bottleneck that just grinds AI development to a halt.
So let's talk about this bottleneck for a second. Why is getting data ready for a machine learning model such a huge, monumental effort?
You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head. We are literally building a digital brain, one tiny piece of information at a time. The sheer volume of stuff, images, text, audio, that needs to be labeled by hand is just staggering. It's this massive, super time-consuming job that just gets bigger and bigger the more ambitious your project is. And you can really see the divide here, right? It's night and day. On one side, you've got the old way of doing things. It's slow, it's expensive, and honestly, it's really prone to human error. It's a huge barrier. But on the other side, that's the goal, a process that's fast, accurate, and efficient. So the big question is, how in the world do you get from column A to column B? Well, that question is exactly what Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth was designed to answer. It's a service that was literally built to turn this manual grind into a smart, streamlined workflow. Yeah, the best way to think about it is like you have this intelligent assistant for all your data labeling. It doesn't just, blindly follow your instructions. It actually learns from you, starts predicting the right labels, and takes care of the most repetitive work. That frees you up to focus on the tougher calls. And this definition, this really gets to the heart of it. This isn't a story of humans versus machines. It's about humans plus machines. The real magic happens when you combine the expertise and intuition of a person with the incredible speed and scale of automation. That partnership, that's what makes the whole thing work. So what does this human-machine partnership actually look like in practice? Let's walk through the really clever workflow that Ground Truth uses to get this job done. The process is actually brilliantly simple. First, you start with humans to create a small but really high-quality set of labeled data. Then, an AI model learns from that starting point and begins making its own suggestions. From there on out, the human's role completely shifts. You go from doing all the work to just verifying and correcting the AI suggestions, which is way, way faster. And what's really cool is that you have total control over who does this labeling. You can tap into the massive public workforce of Amazon Mechanical Turk for big projects, or you can use your own private team if the data is sensitive. You can even bring in a specialized third-party vendor. The whole platform is designed to be super flexible. Okay, now, this system with a human in the loop is already powerful, but believe it or not, that's really just the beginning. The ultimate goal here is to train the system so well that it can eventually just run on its own. So let's see how that happens. See, with every single correction and verification your human team makes, the active learning model in the background gets smarter. It's constantly refining its understanding based on that feedback. And over time, it gets so good, so consistently accurate in its predictions, that it's finally ready to operate all by itself. And this is it. This is the ultimate payoff: automated labeling. The model is now capable of taking on brand new, raw data all on its own. And this is where you unlock a massive increase in your project's speed and efficiency, because that main bottleneck we talked about, well, it's just been automated away. But what if your data is really specialized? Or what if it requires some deep domain expertise? Well, for that, there's an even more powerful option. Because let's be honest, not all data is created equal, right? Trying to label a complex legal contract or identify tiny anomalies on an MRI scan, that takes some serious, specialized knowledge. That's when you need more than just a standard labeling process. You need a true expert's eye on it. And that is exactly where Ground Truth Plus comes into play. You can think of it as a fully managed white glove service from Amazon. It gives you access to a team of pre-vetted experts who can handle the most complex labeling tasks you can throw at them, ensuring the highest possible quality and just taking all that management work right off your plate. So if we boil all this down to one key idea, maybe something to remember for an exam, what is it?
It's this. Amazon's SageMaker Ground Truth is all about creating a smart partnership between humans and AI. The goal is simple. Make that foundational process of data labeling faster, more accurate, and just dramatically more efficient.
And that really leaves us with a final, exciting thought. By removing one of the biggest roadblocks in AI development, the possibilities just open up. So if you could get all the high-quality data you ever needed, almost instantly, what incredible new things would you teach your machines to see, or do, or understand? Thanks for watching.